Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you are watching this video. And welcome back to Planet Coaster 2 Career Mode. That is correct, I finally got my motivation back to play these scenarios. It has been a while, so I'm not sure of my skills for now. There have been a few updates that I want to take note of, so once we get into the scenario today, I will explain more. But we finished Chapter 2 last time. We are now going into Chapter 3. Now, they usually have a chapter introduction every time you click into the chapter, so let's see what the Foundation has to say.
A moment of your time, my dear.
Absolutely, Nana Betty.
Now, mark my words.
Oh boy.
I'll get that blundering fool to sign his precious company over to me.
Talking about
It's about time
Oswald,
someone
or...?
showed him how to run a profitable business.
Yeah, definitely Oswald.
No more wasting money on silly little things like safety certificates.
Hey, that's important.
Of course. There's no point in telling anyone about this little exchange either. I mean, who are they really going to believe? Dear, sweet old Nana Betty, the nation's grandmother, or a good-for-nothing miscreant like yourself?
Ooh,
I
you...
must be off. But before I go, there's someone who has a bone to pick with you.
I have a feeling I know who it is.
Yep.
Yep,
You're the one
Suzuki.
Interfering with my plans. If you
Well, I
think
wouldn't
you
say
can stop
interfering.
it, you're sorely mistaken.
Hmm.
I have spent the last 15 years of my life building up to this moment, to finally expose the great Oswald B. Thompson and have my revenge.
I don't like the sound
I
of
am
that.
going to take away the one thing that matters most to him. His company.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
My ears are burning. Did someone call for the CEO? Kenta! What are you doing here?
I was just about to
He
tell
just
our
showed
mutual
up
friend here the
unannounced.
story of a careless young park owner who betrayed the trust of a hard-working family and were left with nothing.
Uh-oh.
Kenta, it's not what you think, I assure you. If I could just explain...
I don't want to hear it. No more lies. We are done here.
I don't like the sound of that. Oh, wow. 2, 3, 5 scenarios in Chapter 3. Ooh. Alright, this is going to be a tough task, to say the least, but first scenario is sky's the limit, so without further ado, let's get right back into Planet Coaster 2 Career Mode. Oh, underwater.
Ah, great,
Hey,
you're
Hank's
here.
back.
Now, this little patch of heaven might look small, because, well, it is.
I feel like you're
wouldn't
gonna be
believe
the
deal I got
small
on it.
scenario,
The salesman
dude.
said, Hank, this is prime real estate. Waterfront views are in, and this place has 3 of them. Left, right, front, and center.
Oh, that is really small.
Anyway, I said, sir, take every penny I have.
Whoa! Look at all this water!
I know you like water bread.
This is my kind of space, dude. Imagine how good swimming in... Wait a minute. This is pretty, tight for a theme park. don't you
Yeah,
think?
that's what I said, Brad.
Yeah, and to think the agent said that no one would want it. But that's obviously wrong, because I bought it.
Yeah, sure.
Imagine what we can do with this place. Remember, it's a lot bigger when you take into account the Earth and the sky. Lot of vertical mileage on this bad boy.
Man,
I
I'm psyched to see
don't know
what we can
about
do here.
that.
Where should we start?
Well, I've made some iced tea and a light salad. We can start there and see how we feel after that. Oh, you mean the park?
Yeah, the park,
I did.
Hank.
But slap some guac on that salad and I'm in.
Alright. I'm kinda scared. Sky's the limit. Hank has bought another patch of land, drawn in by the promise of 3 waterfront views. You'll need to squeeze the most out of this small place to make the investment pay off. But remember, when you can't build up, you can always build up. I messed up the line. It's when you can't build out, you can always build up. I doubled up on the up. But anyway, to complete the bronze medal, we will have to build 2 flat rides, build a coaster, and have a park rating of 1. That should be pretty simple, but I just want to get this out of the way. This is filmed right after Update 5, so if you are aware and up to date with the updates of this game, Update 5 introduces crime and security, so just a little interesting challenge for these scenarios here. That just means we'll have to add some additional security to our park on all the paths that we have. But there is another thing that I want to get started right away. We do not have a lot of research points, and because I spent them all pretty much, with basically no mechanic workshops around, so that is the first thing that I'm going to do after we build up our little quote-unquote food plaza here, since this is a very empty theme park with only our imagination for the limit. So we're gonna pause the game here so nobody can come into the park yet, so we can build up our little plaza here. I'm thinking in this corner can be our employee center, and then branch out the park going this way. They did say to build kind of upwards, so we would definitely want to have space for a side-to-side ramp to do that upward movement. So, but first we gotta deal with our paths here. So, I think we'll start branching out over here. Maybe build the plaza here. You know what? Nah, my thoughts are all sporadic right now, but basically we're gonna branch it out this way. Let's start an angle snap on, so make sure it is straight, and about around here we'll say. Yeah, that should be good. And then we can stamp it up right here with, of course, the best shape, the hexagon. Perfectly fit. Alright. So we can start branching out from here, and then we can put all our food and drink areas here, put our staff building back here, and we'll be perfectly fine. So let's start by building some food and drink stalls, just like this. Oh, I was in blueprints already. Did not really need to do that. Nope. Wait. The first thing we can do, build a generator so we can have power to the park. Oh, that's silly me. I forgot to do that. And in these empty parks, I'm probably gonna keep forgetting to do that eventually. So right here, that's gonna be the backstage area. So place that down right there for now. We'll have our staff path. We'll draw that down to about 6. That should be wide enough. Staff path will go down this way. That should be enough room for our staff building. And yep, it does connect up to there, so we'll deconnect up there and connect it up to the main path. And now our generator is in place for our soon-to-be mechanic to make some maintenance to it. Speaking of, let's place down our staff building at this moment, so when we do hire our staff, we actually have a building for them to rest in. Is that inbounds? There, that's inbounds. Perfect. Alright, so now we can reconnect this up to there. And, obviously we need a distributor for power, but where would be a good place to put it so we can have the shops here and across the path here, along with the staff building? Well, I guess we'll just have to find out. Oh, that's a big range. We might only need like 2 of these, but I mean a lot of generators, of course, because we're gonna have to go upwards, and that's a whole ordeal. That's nothing to worry about right now at the moment. So I think we'll place it down behind the generator, and that should be fine. Yep, all good. So now we got our backstage set up. We can now start placing down our food and drink areas. Alright, so food, I think we'll just go classic burgers with chief beef here. Right there. That should be good. I usually like placing the bathrooms in between the food and drink stall, so bathrooms can go right there, and our drink shop can be Gulpy. Who doesn't love Gulpy? You are a monster if you do not like Gulpy. Alright. so this is kind of the front entrance area. We'll rename our shops to Enter, just so they're shortened, so I'm not going to confuse. We'll also open that, so when we unpause the game, that they will automatically be opened, so no worries there. Enter, perfect, and open. Do we have to open the bathrooms? No, they're automatically open, but we do have to rename them now, so Enter. We'll also place some benches, trash cans around, all the nice things. This seems to be like a very basic park, so we use the Planet Coaster bench for now. Boom, 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 and boom. Now we'll get our trash cans. Oh, I see security right there. We'll get to that. Where's our Planet Coaster bin? Right there. All right. Do we want to use the? Well, I think we'll use the rectangular one. It kind of matches the Planet Coaster 1 bench. Can we place them here? Yeah, let's place them there so they're literally right by the food areas. Perfect. All right. We got our food and drink area set up. Perfect. Oh, wait, I want to go back. I want to go to security. And here we are, the new areas. It's security cameras. So we got three security things. We got our camera pole. We got our wall camera and security post. Oh, that's just for someone that basically auto hire security. So I think we'll place a security post at the top of the plaza here, just so we can auto hire a security dude. And of course, we'll. Ooh, should we attach wall-mounted security cameras to light poles? I'm liking where this is going. I just gotta find lights. There we go, lights. Standing lights. Where do we want? Do we want standard? That looks pretty standard. We want one or three? I'm thinking 3 because it kind of goes with. Oh, that looks pretty good. Yes, perfect. All right, that should be pretty good to attach a camera to. All right, so we'll place it in between our bench and trash can area. Here, and on both sides of here. Cool. Okay. So now we got areas to attach our security cameras on, which is here, and boom. Make sure it is attached to that. And we'll do like every 2. Oh, that's kind of weird. Yeah, we'll do every 2 light posts, and on opposite sides as well. All right, that should be good there. Does seem to be a little elevated, but we're all right. And we'll go there as well. So now our front entrance area is good for security. Yep, we got our security post there, and our food and drink, of course. Now it's time for the fun part, building our flat rides and coasters. So I'm on a thrill and a family ride, so not wheel. Tiny Eye, that's kind of terrible for the park. It always messes up the lines and all that. Spinning. Do we want a spinning ride? Let's spin it. Oh, that's kind of in between family and thrill ride, so I think Skizzers should be pretty good. Where do we want it though? We also need very small flat rides as well, just because obviously we don't have a lot of space, so gotta make sure everything can fit nicely in here. I think that should be good if we place our entrance here and then the exit, of course, there. And then we can wrap around the entrance that way. Also keep in mind the space, so we gotta keep it really tight to the platform. Right here, there, It's kind of getting outwards a little bit. Maybe we can remove that light pole just because it's kind of in the way. Yep, we don't really need excess light poles at this point. We'll also move this so we can get our exit in. And there we go, our exit is set up for Skizzer. Put that bench real quick. Alright, there we go. Now, Skizzer, what are we setting the price at? I think $7 should be good enough. Alright, and we'll open it up when we unpause the game. Alright, second flat ride. This one... Oh, maybe you can make it a tower. I know. If you're a longtime fan of this series, you know what I'm about to put in. Yeah. You know it. You know it. Have this for every park that I've been in so far, so... Perfect spot for Resurgence, right here. Even though it's right next to the generators and whatnot, but... We can cover that up with scenery, no problem, but not in this episode. We're just focusing on getting the park started, really. Okay, we'll maybe make the entrance out this way, and then make one switch back, kind of like this. Perfect. Because this usually gets a long line. Oh, pass cannot cross. There we go. That's perfect. Yep. Queue line for Resurgence. It's all done. Now we can hook up the exit here. Move that bench there. And Resurgence can be, after getting rid of the number, $10 should be good. Opened. Alright, so our flat ride is done. We got our entrance area set up pretty nicely. Now we just gotta build a coaster. With the small area of this park, I have a feeling what I want to do. I kinda want to make it obviously small, and there is one coaster that I know is really small. If I can find it, chain lift. There it is, Crazy Mouse. All right, small station, small layout. I have a perfect place for it. It's going to be along this strip right here. Make sure that the station is facing the actual main path, which is right there. Perfect. Raise it up quite a bit. That should be good right there. Alright, I have been talking a lot, so I know you're ready for this. I will be back with the completed Crazy Mouse Coaster. Alright, this is basically the best I got. I mean, with the limited space, it kind of makes sense that this would be kind of small, but it definitely packs a punch. Let me move that tree real quick. Don't know why I didn't do that off camera, but that was also a little challenge. I had to kind of move all the scenery around just to fit it in with the station. Ooh, another thing I did off camera was build the mechanic workshop. Immediately after I hit pause, I realized that I did not put in the mechanic workshop on camera, so there we go. We got our mechanic workshop. Our research points are swiftly going up at this point. So let's take a ride on this very small Crazy Mouse. Very quick lift hill, only about 80 feet up. Got a beyond vertical drop. Nice air time there. Already turning around because of the park boundaries. Inversion into a nice turn. A twisty section going on there. That section was kind of weird because I had to go above the track. Full air time into the brakes. Very small brakes is already not going fast in the first place. Did manage to get 2 trains on it, so capacity shouldn't be too bad. Ooh, that was actually pretty good for the size of this. Of course, it's not about size, but it's about how you use it. Whatever. We gotta place our entrance down just about now. I think I have an idea. I actually pathed out a little entrance area right here with the log area. So we'll do just that. Entrance there, exit in the usual place. We'll kind of wrap that around this way. Or maybe we can... Oh, I didn't realize the security dude here didn't just wander and he just kind of... Whatever. It's gonna have to get... I'm gonna have to get used to security at this point in the game, but...
Oh, I say.
Up. We're gonna move your security post, little dude. In the corner right there. Yep, that should be good. So we can branch out this way, so we can have our exit going out that way. That kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't really. But it also does, and also doesn't. Whatever. Exit. Not exit. We're gonna put our path out to there, so we can connect up our exit, which we will actually do just now. Turn angle snap on, so we can go immediately out that way. We'll put the railings on later. Perfect. Look at that. Just like I planned. Yeah, I totally did not plan that. Whatever. Now we can connect up our queue. I think I want to immediately drive... Now, let's do some switchbacks in the air real quick. Like so. Boom, boom. Boom. Never mind. Let's go one less. So about there. We're going to go here to there. And now we can start dropping down to ground level. That might be below the ground. Yeah, it's a little below the ground. So let's undo that. Well, I think it's there we're looking for. Now we can connect it up to the regular path. Perfect. It's going to be a little on the shorter side, but I mean, I'm hoping not a lot of people ride this ride. So, I actually don't have a name for this. I guess we'll just get rid of the number for now and name it Crazy Mouse. Set it at $12. That should be fine. Yeah, guess we'll pay as much. 8? Sure, we'll start out at 8. Alright, we can open up Crazy Mouse. Perfect. Alright, got a pretty decent start to the park here. Just gotta make sure our guests come in because we need park rating to get up to 1. Of course, reputation, but can't have reputation if guests don't come to your park. Unique attractions, I think that's good for now. Maybe we can do a very quick scenery time lapse just to get scenery up a little bit. I'll just wait around for park reputation at this point because we don't have a lot of people in the first place. So, yep, there we go. People are now coming to our park. So hopefully the more people that come to our park, the more reputation. More reputation equals more rating. So that's a little bit on the boring side. I don't want to bore you guys with that. So I will be back with hopefully the park rating of 1. Okay, so I've been here for a little bit. I definitely think the issue is people go on the 3 rides and then just leave. So clearly we gotta have a lot more for people to do here. Now, I'm sure that the research points will definitely help, so I'm gonna start researching some more flat rides. And spinning flat rides from Chapter 2 has something that I really wanted, and that's this one right here. It's kind of a mix in between a thrill and a family ride, just depending on how the people control it. So definitely want to get that for now. And I have a perfect spot for it right in this open area right here. So let's get our new flat ride, shall we? Wild Blue, that's what it was. Yep, perfect fit in this area. So we can place it down right here, we'll say, obviously, because we are very tight on space, and we need all the space we can get. I think that's a pretty good spot for the entrance, and obviously keep the exit centralized near the op booth. Doesn't have to be exactly by the op booth, but I think you get what I mean. Have our queue line stretch out this way. Oh, perfect. Oh, it almost connected up to the defense over there. I guess we'll just have to try it again. Send it out that way. Yep, that should work. Alright, that should be enough for that. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt when this park starts to become popular, because this queue line is going to be very short. You know what? Let's do that right now. While the thought is there, just make sure that we got all the switchbacks we can. But we'll make this switchback a little on the shorter side, just because we don't want our current people walking too far to get to get for a short. I hate how it does that. I want to try here. Alright, perfect. Doesn't do that there. Whoa, what am I doing here? Alright, so connect up our exit. I think that's a good area over there. Of course, let's move our bench there and our trash can. Perfect. Have our line right there. Nice, I like that. I'm gonna move our bench back because it fits perfectly in there right now. Alright. And we can double up on trash cans. Can never have enough trash cans. Get rid of that number. I think we're already running into some power issues. I think we need another generator. Okay. Generator. We'll get in facilities here. Utilities custom. With generator. Is it right next to the old one? Connect up our staff path, of course. We'll fix that up later. Where's our cable? There's our cable. We'll actually connect this up to the front entrance. Never mind. I guess that doesn't work. How about here? Yep, that should be pretty good for this area. Yep, we are good to open this. Right after we lower that price. This is absolutely not $30. $15 should be enough. Alright, hopefully this should get us up to get that boost up to 1. 3, 2, 1, let's find out. There we go, we got one park training.
Who did you say was the agent who sold you this place?
Oh, please don't
They were
please
with a
Suzuki
company
again.
called Suzuki International
Hank,
Real
what are we
Estate.
doing?
And I know what you're thinking. I asked, and apparently it's a totally different Suzuki, so nothing to
Right,
worry.
right.
You're a very trusting person, Hank. As long as you're sure. In any case, regardless of who sold you this land, we're going to rise to the challenge.
Absolutely, Brad. We can pretty much do anything we want. It's so weird. 86 people in the park. Either way, bronze medal gets. This is going to be a very abnormal episode. Simply being, I'm going to end it right here and not do the silver medal because it's been a little bit of a grind to start out this park completely from square one. No scenery, no pre-made stuff and all that. Just have to do everything ourselves. Hope you liked this little scenery time-lapse I made here. I also renamed it Tiny Roller just because, yeah, why not? It's tiny and it rolls. Roller coaster. Very bad pun aside. I'm really enjoying. I think I'm gonna really enjoy this scenario. It's definitely a fun challenge to attract all the guests to our park initially, because I'm sure it's a challenge to come to a park when there is literally nothing here. But hey, as long as people are supporting the journey, I'm up for it. And once we start building upwards, I'm sure the people will start rolling in. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Planet Coaster 2 Career Mode. We are finally back and rolling. The summer season should be pretty simple to handle. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and of course, subscribe for more Planet Coaster content. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day.